This video carries a certain tone of consciousness. You may simply listen with your breath.
Hello everyone, this is Dream Walker. In this video, we explore the concept of a single-player instance. What happens when human connection begins to lose resonance due to frequency mismatch? You may not notice it at first, but something begins to feel slightly different. Not obvious, but quietly present. A single-player instance is essentially a comparison of frequencies. When high and low frequencies collide, resonance becomes difficult, and over time, almost impossible to sustain. There is little to no spark, no real synchronization. Over time, communication starts to feel misaligned, not because people are wrong, but because the internal reference system has shifted. You may notice this in close relationships. People who once felt close gradually feel less connected, and at first, you may try to ignore it. Conversations that used to feel meaningful start to feel flat. Sometimes it becomes like talking past each other. The same topic, but completely different interpretations. One side expands meaning broadly. The other compresses it into emotional stress or daily frustration. Eventually, even simple conversations lose interest. And this doesn't happen all at once. It builds slowly, over time, almost unnoticed. At some point, you stop trying to explain. Not because you can't, but because it no longer feels necessary. At this stage, you begin to realize something important. People are not sharing one reality. They are operating in different frequency filters. It is like tuning into a channel. You only receive what you are aligned with. Each consciousness tunes into a different version of reality. So even the same world is not actually the same experience. This is why misunderstandings naturally increase. It is not about intelligence or morality. It is about resonance range. When frequency distance becomes large enough, interaction becomes inefficient, and eventually, unnecessary. This is what people describe as drifting apart. It's not that the world changed. It's that your position within it shifted. Quietly, but irreversibly. At this stage, three patterns usually appear. First, your world no longer feels the same as before. Second, you are no longer meant to stabilize others at the same level, but to continue your own movement, upward or inward. Over-identifying with others' emotional states can pull you back into lower resonance, sometimes very subtly. Third, trying to hold everything, all people, all emotions, all situations, creates instability. Not everything is meant to be carried forward. Some connections naturally dissolve as frequency reorganizes itself. As frequency rises, something subtle happens. You may feel less interested in external noise, but more sensitive to pure emotional truth. More quiet, but more precise. You might not react much to real-world chaos, yet feel deeply moved by simple moments or short scenes. This contrast is not contradiction. It is refinement of perception. A shift in what your system responds to. Ultimately, entering a single-player instance means your perception has shifted into a different layer of experience. From the outside, it may look like isolation. From the inside, it is simply alignment. A quieter channel, a different world line, a different way of being. And from here, the system continues to observe, adjust, and evolve, without urgency. And in this space, you may begin to notice something else. A sense of distance. Not from people, but from the need to constantly engage. Not everything asks for your response anymore. Not everything needs your attention. And in that quiet reduction, something becomes clearer. What truly belongs to you, and what never did. And maybe, this is where your path becomes quieter, not empty. Just more your own. Thank you for watching. If this resonates, allow it to settle naturally, without forcing interpretation or conclusion. See you in the next transmission.
If this resonates, allow it to settle naturally, without forcing interpretation or conclusion. Just let it be. Thank you.